My colleague Kim Kalunian is not on the anchor desk with me today. Instead, she is live at Asa Messer School. It's a polling location in Providence, tracking what's happening there. Hi, Kim.
Hey, Brian, happy Election Day to you. I am joined live now by Secretary of State Nellie Gorbea. Secretary, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Kim.
I know you've been busy today crisscrossing the state. Have you run into any issues, any snafus at the polls today?
Nothing really major. I mean, anytime you bring in several thousand people together to run an election every 2 years, there'll be little things, little bumps along the road, but I am so proud of Rhode Island. Voters, Rhode Island election officials, poll workers, everybody has worked so hard to make this a really amazing success of an election.
Let's talk about the turnout. I know you just got some new numbers. Are we on track to potentially break the 2016 numbers and also the record that was set in 2008?
So I think we are, possibly. I mean, it's only 4 o'clock, so we still have another 4 hours left for people to go out and vote. And they tend to be hours when people come after work.
Sure.
So I think we're on track of beating 2016. 93% of turnout has already, been out. So 435,000 Rhode Islanders have cast their ballots either early in person, voting from home, or today. Today alone, we've already had 125,000 Rhode Islanders, which makes me super proud, because in the end, what we wanted to do in this election was to make sure that people had convenient, safe, and secure ways to make their voices heard through the ballot box. And Rhode Islanders, we're doing it.
And I know, so 2008 was the record of 475,000. You said what, we're at 435 right now?
Right now, yes.
Okay, so it looks like we're on track to potentially beat that. And you said people still have time to vote.
That's right.
4
so
o'clock.
Help us beat that. Help us beat 475 by coming out and voting before 8 o'clock. If you have a mail ballot at home, please put it in a drop box in your city and town by 8 p.m. Or you can come in and vote in person at any of the polling locations. You can go to vote.ri.gov, polling locations such as the one here behind us. You can still come in and vote until 8 p.m. The other option that people have is if you are not registered to vote but are eligible to vote, you're a U.S. citizen, you're 18 years of age, and somehow missed the deadline for voter registration. Today, only today, you can vote by doing a same-day voter registration at your city or town hall or in Providence at the Dunkin' Donuts Center, so that you can cast your ballot in the presidential race only.
Okay, that's good to know. So same-day voter registration for the presidential race only, and you would go to your town hall for that, not to the polling place?
That's correct, except for Providence, which is doing it at the Dunkin' Donuts Center, and actually Johnston, they're doing it at the senior center. Those two are the only different ones.
We've gotten a couple of questions about if someone's ID or license is expired, can they still vote?
Yes, they should just go over to their polling location. We have provisions for that. It depends on how long expired it's been. Just bring it to your polling location. They have procedures there. At the very worst, you'll be given a provisional ballot, which just means that they're going to check your information before your ballot is cast. So go to your local polling location. Don't stop. Be a part of history. This is a really important election.
And how did you vote? Did you vote early or did you vote today?
So I voted early on the very first day of early in-person voting. So yeah, it's been fun to travel throughout the state and see all the hard work coming to fruition in such a great way.
And so what happens at 8 o'clock when the polls close? Do you just sort of sit back and watch the results come in like everybody else? Or
pretty much, that's basically it. You watch it on TV. But the one thing I really want to tell Rhode Islanders is don't stay up too late. Don't let it. I know there's a lot of angst on all sides of political perspectives, but in the end, it's going to take a few days. It always has. And so we're going to have some of the results tonight, and then a few more tomorrow, and a few the next day. So just, you're getting tired, cranky, you're waiting, and there's nothing happening, go to bed.
Good advice.
Stay
Secretary
calm.
of State Nellie Gorbea, thank you so much for being with us live here today.
Thank you, Kim.